because like it's getting longer and longer and longer, and part of me is just like, I need to not talk to, because she's probably going up the other side. Surprise!
Both targets down.
Oh my god! I'm guzzling piss. Don't click. I am getting there. It's going to take a while, but I've got Starflight Sensors, Starflight Basics, and Starship Reactor.
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see.
You like spaceships? Damn. Damn, girl. Well, I got you covered.
What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over.
The ballsack of God? No, we haven't reached it yet. I will find it though, and I'm not giving it to you when I do. Anyway, I'm starting to feel better and better by the minute. Hey guys, sleep on this. Where did that go? Why did it land at my feet? Get up there! Oh, somehow it's still got most of them. Except you, the lucky one. You get a bullet instead. Very lucky. One of your dinosaurs called Jason? We got triplets while watching. Oh, you're watching Jason, right? Well, Jason is far sexier, so that does make sense. The fertility would have shot through the roof watching that glorious man. Turns me on just thinking about it. Sorry, what? Okay, let's... It's not ideal, but... it should accomplish something? I didn't realize I was on the train track. I thought I was just above it. Twitch changed the rules. I can't do it anymore. Doesn't happen anymore. We get one time, and that's it. You have to enjoy it for all that it was. Never again. Was that weird enough? Hey, was that weird enough for you? Good. It will permanently have a bag of rubbish on the roof. This is fine. It still reckons it's supporting 3. Okay, I have saved it, so I'm gonna remove it. Yeah, so apparently it was supporting more than 3, and good thing we made that save. God damn it. And then I will...
Golly, you're the best!
Le French chef believes in our Lord Love. Love time with you. And he'll never leave.
Well, apparently I will leave, so there you go. That shows how that relationship works. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Hello. Hello and welcome to Subnautica. Oh, Friday time. Yep, it's Friday. And we've got some building to do. We are very close to our goal. We've been building for a long time. And tonight is the night where it all pays off. Maybe. I hope. We should get there. As for how big the payoff is, I guess we'll find out. It'll be fun. It'll be good. It'll be nice to... It'll be nice to be able to... It will be nice to be able to be like, look, I made it. And I can prove it. I can prove that I made it. Here I am, making it. Here I am doing the thing. Speaking of doing the thing, let's do the thing. We just double check before we start that all of the frame rates are working, the bit rates are working. Seems like we're good. Seems like everything is tracking properly. So let's do it. Alright, here we are, back at the base, ready to build what should finally be the last of the tower. Let's just double check that I've actually got some resources here. I'm pretty sure I do. Yep. Yep. Plenty through there. Some there. That one's empty. Oh. Okay, it seems like some of it is empty, so I am going to need to get some more. I believe I have some in my other... in the moon pool. So we're going to get a couple resources so that we have like a nice full supply. And then we're going to just keep building up until we get to the top. And we are so close. I think we're like 7,800, somewhere around there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which means we only need another couple hundred meters until we hit the height limit. Which is going to be fun. Hey Rubberducks, how you doing? How late did I take? I missed the opening clips. As in, how late were you now? Literally only by like 2 or 3 minutes. You're the first one here, so... Honestly, you're probably early. Considering no one else is here yet. Alright, do I have... It seems like I maybe don't have any titanium in these lockers. I might have to start ferrying some things from the Thundercock. Oh, we've got some there. Okay, no, maybe I do have some. Are they just further along? Oh, I only have a few. Okay, well, let's take what's in here first, and then let's worry about the rest later. But yeah, we are this close to finishing the build now. Well, finishing the tower anyway. And then I've got an actual build. We might be able to get to start the actual build once we get up there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We might be able to actually do that this stream, which would be wild. Because we've been building towards this quite literally for a very, very long time. Where were the empty ones? Here's an empty one. There's an empty one. So as long as we have enough, we should be good. My frame rate is a little juddery tonight for some reason. It always starts off a little juddery, but usually it clears up. I don't know if it's just because of how much stuff we've going on, or I'm just more focused on it, and usually it's this bad. It's not like bad, it's just not... It's not great, it's not fantastic. It's probably like 30 or 40 FPS when it should be at least 60 or something. Oh well. There's another one here, I'm sure there's another pile here. There we go. And this one? Yes! Okay, I think that's all that's in here, so let's take this up. And then if we need any more, I think there's more in the Thundercock. Hey Heckler, how you doing? Welcome in. Game can't handle the excitement. It cannot handle the pressure. Cannot Happle? It cannot handle the power of the Thundercock. And the tower to the ballsack of God. Alright, there's a little bit in there still. Okay, there's another
Hello there.
gap there. Hey, Tia, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, okay, so there's like 2 or 3 there. So we're gonna have to go across to the Thundercock, grab a little bit of those titanium biscuits. Don't know why I called them biscuits. And shove them in the lockers. Thank you for the hydration, Rubber Ducks. Apparently I can't even pour a cup of water into my mouth. Great job. Look, I had a migraine today, okay? So I'm a little bit all over the place. That's my excuse. And it's a completely viable excuse, thank you very much. Don't judge me. Alright, how much have we got in here? Nothing? Nothing? No, there's nothing here. It's all empty. I'm sure we should have something. Maybe we've got some up top? Sure we should have at least some amount left over. No. No. There's 3. Here we go. We've got 3 in this locker. Now we're cooking. Okay, that's all there is. That's it. That's all she wrote. Well, I hope what we've got left is enough to get the couple hundred we need. We've got basically a full locker room, so it should be enough. I was hoping to have a little bit more leeway, but we're gonna have to see how we go. If we have to, like, come back to the Thundercock and go grab us some more resources, we'll just have to do that. But we should be ready to go. Alright, well, let's just go up. Let's start the build. How did you swim so fast and enter the thing without a hatch? What do you mean, enter without a hatch? I can swim so fast because I made my swim speed faster because it was getting very annoying having to swim back and forth very slowly. But other than that, there was a hatch on the side of that pipe there that I used. It's been there for ages, I just never remember to use it. I always end up going through the moon pool. Oh man, it's running a little bit chuggy. I don't know why it's running so bad all of a sudden.
Hello there.
Rude. Let's put everything on low. Hopefully the distance will stay, but just low quality. And maybe that'll make things run better. It has not. Okay, well, never mind then. Hey, Andy, how you doing? Welcome in. Do I still... Oh, I think I am at the top here. So if I look down, yeah, 7881. So we are like properly getting there now. French chef saved us from lag. He is now the streamer. Look at me. I am the streamer now. That's alright, Andy. You can take over. All yours now. So is this going to be a game of Subnautica or Subnauticant? Yes. No, we're playing above Nautica, thank you very much. There is no Subnautica here at all. This is not a Subnautica stream. This is an Above Nautica stream. The ocean is disgusting and I won't have any part of it. Oh, I really hate that it's like, it's really struggling. I don't know why it's struggling so much. And like, even just placing these is just going mental. Oh, hold on, there was a spot. There, perfect spot. That makes sense, right? It feels faster unless your jitteriness is making everything faster. I think maybe what's coming out to you guys is like still relatively smooth, but on my end, on the screen that I'm actually playing, it's a little bit not great, which is fine because I can handle that as long as it's like coming out okay for you guys. I do not want to be the streamer. Too bad, Eddie. You are the streamer now. It has been decreed. It has been written. This is your stream now. I forgot to watch Milk Chat's debut video. I have been tired all week. Well, Milk Chat's debut video is its one and only video. So if you don't watch Milk Chat video, then you will never watch Milk Chat at all. Because that is Milk Chat. Above Nautic can, Subnautica can't. Yeah, that's right. Can't Subnautica, can Above Nautica. Milk? No milk. Not today. Not today, Satan. Oh my god, the lag for placing ladders or placing objects. When I was trying to get this done between streams so that we didn't have a massive build to do, I literally just had like another thing on my other screen, which is what I usually do if I'm trying to kind of just build something in between. But I was literally actually watching that more than I was playing the game, because like I would literally just, I'd go up and I'd click and then I'd look over for a good, you know, 5, 6, 7 seconds or something, just watching what's on the screen, and then I'd look back and it's just finally done, and then I go up to the next part and then I'd look back and I was just watching the entire thing. The game wasn't even here basically. I was just watching something because it was taking so long between actually doing stuff. This is the oh, my nose. Sorry, I had a blood nose earlier. This is the struggles of being someone who is like I am. This is the struggle of having to break boundaries for no apparent reason. I don't actually have to, but I'm doing it anyway. Powdered? No. Powdered? No milk, powdered or otherwise. Get out of here. Or condensed. No condensed either. Turn off instant building, it might be causing the lag. Make it fast instead of instant. I mean, I could try that, but I'm pretty sure it's the moment at the end that's causing it. It's not a bad idea to try that though, to be fair, so we can see if we can turn it off. I'm trying to think of which one it actually is. We've got, because I think there's a few different things. There's build time multiplier. Let's put that to 3 because this actually works kind of backwards to how you think it might. Makes it take 3 times longer. And there is also, yeah, faster build construct speed multiplier. Let's leave that down at like 3 and let's see what happens. Yeah, it still does that at the end. That's the problem. That's as I suspected it might do. The actual part at the end is the part that takes forever. Where was the other one? I've forgotten where the other one was. Where's the other multiplier? God. Build time multiplier. Put that back down there. So yeah, it is still faster doing it this way. We're just gonna have to wait forever in between. That's just how it is. Instant milk? Instant get out of here. I regret my suggestion. I ruined everything. No, it was a good thing to try to see if it would, because if you could like space out the stutter over the course of the build, and that made the overall thing more bearable, or at least, or quicker or something. It's very possible that that could have had some merit in it. The problem is what I thought it might have been, in that the lag comes right at the end of the construction. As soon as the thing is constructed and it's trying to actually create it as a physical thing in the world, that's when it goes, oh god, how do I do that? There's too much stuff going on. And that's where it lags. And that's going to be the same regardless of how quickly you build up to that point. Man, I feel like these ladders are actually worse than the multi-purpose rooms. They take so long. When I was doing one of the edits for one of these videos, I actually timed how long it took for one of the things to build, and I think it was literally like 6 seconds. I think it took 6 seconds from the time that I let go of the mouse, or told it to start building, to when it actually appeared in the world. Which, considering normally it's, or up until a while ago, it was instant. 6 seconds per build is a fair bit of extra time. I mean, to be fair, it's not always 6 seconds. It's anywhere between like 3 and 6 seconds. But even if we say it's like at the minimum 3 seconds, and we're building like several hundred pieces of multi-purpose room, and that's not including the ladders inside that you have to double it, then it's like, it's thousands of seconds. It's a lot of seconds. We end up spending half of our time just waiting for the things to happen, rather than actually doing the things. And as a famous person once said, life is what happens when you're a box of chocolates. Wait. Life happens. Run, Forrest. You're a box of chocolates. No. Make plans and fish for your wife. Life is boxing with chocolates. Mike Tyson is a bird in the bush. I'll get it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Birds of a feather have chocolates in the bush. That's not quite right either, is it? Run to the chocolate store and get a box, or you have no life. It could be that one. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, though. If we carry the 3, I think it's something along the lines of maybe it's the chocolate friends along the way. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those. It's something like that. Piercing the heavens to hug Zeus's thunder is more difficult the closer you get to the end goal. It's Zeus's thunder now, is it? Is that the euphemism we're using? We're gonna hug his thunder real tight. So much that he's gonna shoot lightning. Wait. I actually like life is like boxing with chocolates. I mean, it has some wisdom to it, doesn't it? You're boxing against a chocolate man. The chocolate man is called life, and he will never be defeated because every time you punch a hole in him, he just melts back down and then refrigerates himself back into a working condition and socks you one in the jaw. At least that's how I remember my weekend with that chocolate man. Wait, hold on. Chocolate chat greater than milk chat, question mark? Life is like a box of milk. That, yep. Are we saying bad jokes or something? No, we're saying famous? We're saying famous sayings and idioms. These are all very famous sayings. I can't believe you don't know them. I'm trying to think of... There's one specific one that I'm trying to think of. It's like, it's very close to all of the things that I said, I swear. Excuse me, I was not misquoting anything. How dare you? Those are exact quotes from Archimedes himself. The disrespect in this chat right now. Since we talk about milk, what do we call a ghost's boobs? Paranormal entities? You could have just gone with the traditional something along the line of ghost something something boobies. Boobies. But no, you had to go with the titties. You know what? Fair enough. Oh look, it's dusk already. I didn't even realize what the time was. Up we build, further on to the ballsack of God, to Zeus's thunder. We're gonna do some skydiving. The great thing is, once we finish this, we'll finally be able to build the actual diving board. So we won't have to skydive to our death every time now. Although, that being said, I have been thinking about the diving board. And if we build the diving board, yes, we'll be able to successfully get down to the bottom without dying. But it will actually make things take longer. Because then we'll have to swim back around to the moon pool and climb back up to base camp before we can actually get anywhere. It's actually quicker to just kill ourselves. We will lose efficiency by building the diving platform. But the diving platform is cool, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna build it all the way out into the... I won't even be able to see where the ocean is. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna build for a long time and then just call it. And then we're gonna put the platform there and we're gonna yeet ourselves down. We've also got some other things to build, but that is going to be like the first thing once we establish this platform up here. Which reminds me, we will need to build an actual platform. We'll need foundations.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll have to figure out where the end of the world is, where the actual height limit is. Build just underneath that with a platform. Build some kind of a thing there, which I've got in mind what I'm going to do. Some ideas for that. And then build the diving platform just after the main foundations. Jump off, test that, and then continue building that area there. And then once we've done that, it'll be like main story time finally. Efficiency? Is that some kind of joke work? It's something to do with Christmas? I don't know. I didn't read the book. Build until the Aurora and then make a diving board. Do you have any idea how long that would take? To build all the way out to the Aurora, that would literally take the same amount of streams that we've spent so far again. It wouldn't be that bad, but it would be honestly very close to that. And it would start, and you think it's lagging bad now? If we started going horizontally as well, the game would just cease to function. It's a miracle it's still going currently, but if we started doing it horizontally, nah, GG. Why did the programmer go broke? Because he used up all of his... See, I say cache, but apparently it's pronounced cash. And then that joke makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot less sense if you say, used up all of his cache. What the hell does that mean? Come on. You can do it. Believe. There we go. Now it's gone. Yeah, let's just build it there. Come on, where's the spot? Where's the magic spot? There we go. Gee, I got the spot. Is this a meta joke? He said, if you think the lag is bad and the stream froze for 2 minutes, oh, don't say that. We've had so many, well, not so many, but we've had like a couple of actual lag issues lately. With the stream just completely dying. I do not want to have those again. Where is it? There we go. Quiche sounds like those pastries. No, you're thinking of a quiche. That's very different. The difference is, I can't eat my internet browser. I can eat a pastry. But if I could eat my internet browser... Go up, up. There we go. God, we're struggling. We're fully into Struggle Town now. Please. It's so bad now. Every time I think it's not gonna get much worse, it seems to just get worse. Now, it might not actually be getting worse. It might just be that we have to keep experiencing it. Maybe it's fine. Maybe everything's fine. Look, at least the game is the only thing that's freezing, as far as I'm aware. If like OBS and the stream started freezing all the time, every time I did this, then it would like kind of be almost unplayable and unwatchable. Luckily, you can still see and hear my beautiful face. And so everything is actually fine. Even if we have to wait for the rest of our lives for a ladder.
Army of Rubed spray de to log some time. You can do it. We are about to give up at 300 meters.
At 300 meters. Yeah, I mean... Can you even imagine if we'd given up at like 800 meters? I remember back when we were all the way down there in the slums, barely above the ground, barely walked our first steps, could barely say the word thundercock. Disgusting. I think back of what an idiot I was back then. And now we're like, we can almost taste God's ballsack. We are so close. We can almost put it at top of our tower in our mouth. Wait. we're almost there. We can taste the clouds. The creamy, white, flowing clouds. Wait, are they clouds? Wait. We're so close. I'm almost there. I've almost arrived. Wait. We've almost made it. And we can't give up now. Why did the IT guy bring a ladder to work? He had access to the cloud. I am on fire today. Sorry, he had to access the cloud, not he had access to the cloud. How high did he think the cloud was? That's a very low cloud if he can access it via a ladder, to be fair. You didn't have a drill daddy or the taste of cocks on your mind? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm just talking about building a tower. What is that? What is that very suspicious language? Yeah, do we actually not... Do we not even have the drill daddy back then? Oh, you little piece. End of sentence before I get mad. I can't remove that either. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go up. God damn it. Yeah, the drill daddy was a game changer. And then the Cyclops was a relatively big game changer as well. Not that we couldn't... Like, we were still making good pace with just the drill daddy, but it did make it a bit more convenient with the Cyclops. Chickens? Male chickens? You must be thinking of the Grounded playthrough where we climbed up to the top of the house and touched the giant...
Stay a while and listen.
Where we climbed up to the top of the house and touched the giant cock. Where we caressed the giant cock at the top of the house. We haven't done that in Subnautica. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I want. You only had the sea moth? Oh, how naive I was. I think that was probably before a bunch of the mods were turned on as well. Or was that just after the mods were turned on? Lurk the rest of the night. Was up at 4 this morning. Same again tomorrow. Yeah, look after yourself, man. I had a migraine this morning. And had to waste my entire day off sleeping in bed. Which was super frustrating. Because, like, Fridays and Tuesdays are my days where I actually get to spend doing something that I'd like to do. That isn't, you know, editing related stuff or house related stuff. And then I just had to squander all of that because I still had to do some editing. I hadn't finished the editing because I usually leave a little bit of editing.
Hello there.
Hey Vi, how you doing? I still have to do like a bit of the editing on Friday, but usually that's done relatively quickly and then I can spend the rest of the day actually doing something I'd like to do specifically. Instead, I had a migraine in the morning and then didn't get to start editing until like 12 and then had to do a bunch of other stuff and didn't really get to relax much. The mods were turned on a week or two after you got the prawns. Yeah, okay, so we were still in Struggle Town back then. Speaking of Struggle Town, come on. I can't be the only one here. Struggle Town population, just me. Believe! Should like go make myself a beverage while I'm waiting for one thing to build. Play a game of like Civilization and just, you know, set this to start and then have my entire turn in Civ and then come back and it probably still won't be done. Instead of having chat on one monitor, I'll have I'll have Civ 5 on one monitor and then I'll have this on the other monitor and I'll just take a turn and then I'll come back when it's finally done. When this part's finally done. The struggle is now showing up on stream. Wait, I'm on stream? Oh, hi guys. Here I am. I am the struggle. Hey, I think that was our quickest one yet. Come on! It's so slow. God dang it! Just take a little nap in between. Once we get out to the top of this next ladder segment, I should check how close we are. Because we've got to be breaching 8,000 now. Surely. Which means we are, like, within a bee's dick. Maybe not that close, but close is what I'm trying to say. Alright, how close? We are literally at 8,000. Okay, we've made some good progress. We only have like just over 100, like between 1 and 200 meters to go. We could just hit it somewhere between the build. Like, we'll just be going up and we won't even notice. And then suddenly, bam, height limit. So everybody, keep your eyes peeled. Be paying attention, because it could happen any second now. I mean, it won't happen for like at least another 5-10 minutes. But then, after then, it could happen any second now. So you have to always be paying attention. That's how we keep everyone paying attention. Be like, you never know. It could be now. Could be in 5 seconds. Could be in 5 minutes. You don't want to miss it. There's no VODs or clips of this, or YouTube videos as a complete series. You're just here and now. You can't catch it anywhere else, I swear. You have to see the moment that it happens. It's always just here and now. Every moment is just here and now. There is nothing else. Okay. Oh, sorry, everyone. Migraines really take it out of you. You're supposed to be able to, like, sleep them off, and then I shouldn't be as tired afterwards because I've slept. I mean, to be fair, I didn't actually sleep necessarily. I rested for, like, several hours. But the problem is that it doesn't work that way, because it, like, drains you so much. You're kind of almost getting back to level. You're not actually getting any extra. Even if I was to stay in bed for like another 3 hours, I still would be just as tired. I'm both hoping we see one and hoping we do not see one. A flying ghost leviathan once you reach the height limit. Yeah, I don't actually know the specifics of what happens. I have a vague idea of what's probably going to happen, but I don't know specifically what's going to happen, so it will be interesting to get there and see exactly what happens. To have it properly on record as part of this massive, like, playthrough would be very cool to have. But if we reach like 8,500 or something and nothing's happened, I'm gonna feel very ripped off, and I don't know what to do. I won't know what to do if that happens. That shouldn't happen. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where the height limit's gonna be, so we should make it. And something should happen. Then we build to 9,010. You just keep going until the game crashes. Never stop. All the way to space. I mean, the thing is, we're not actually getting any closer to space because we're just constantly in this void. We haven't actually progressed any higher. God, I need to stop yawning. Someone slap me. Gee, that was big lag. Come on! You can do it! There it is. Thank you, Rubber Ducks, for making us remember Dead Space 3. And by that I mean, how dare you? That game is terrible. We're not going to play it again. You made my life worse by mentioning this again. Rude. Alright, once we reach this next part, I'm gonna see how close we are. I think we'll be like 8,040 or something? Or 50 maybe? Like, we're really getting there. You're welcome, now you are 1% more awake. Well, 1% more annoyed. Is that awake? Is this the same thing? Is this awake? It's just the delay between each thing that's getting me. I'm like fully ready for just continuously building into the stratosphere. Prepared for this entire build. But just the like, I set it to do thing and then I take my hands off and it takes like literally 7 or 8 seconds to process. Is definitely at the end of where I can tolerate it. So I'm glad that we're going to be reaching the limit very soon. We've still got a little bit of a build to do once we reach the limit, but the fact that we won't have to keep building up further. And I think that was supposed to wake me up. The fact that we're close to it, like, and we won't have to keep going up and up and up, that is good news still. Wow! Okay, how high are we? I can't read that at all. 8,060, I think? We're like... Is it like 130 away? Something like that? I don't remember what the actual number is anymore. I don't remember what the specific number for the height limit is. But I think we're about 130 away. Was that a goose? An underground goose in a very large, echoey cavern? Is that what that was? Just it didn't even sound like that. I don't care, it was a giant goose. It wasn't well recorded. It was something. What was it actually supposed to be? Was it supposed to be like a ghost leviathan or something? At least you got bits. I do. I get the bits. I appreciate the bits very much. Oh, it was a Reaper. That was a very quiet sounding Reaper. I did have to turn the volume of the like redemptions or the alerts down a bit. because they were like peaking my audio, and especially when I'd go to edit, there'd just be somebody'd have done like one sound alert and it was just like blasting the audio, so I had to turn it down a bit. But even still, it didn't seem like it was the loudest. Some sound loud as hell, so I don't blame you. It kept messing up audio levels and stuff, so I had to turn it down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Come on. I might have overcorrected a little bit more. It seems, honestly, it seems alright to me, but any of the like jump scare ones probably aren't going to work that well, but I don't really like jump scares anyway. Not because they're like scary, just because I find them annoying. Height check. After this section of ladder, we'll do another height check. We're close. We're at halfway through our... I was going to say oxygen. That's not right. We're at about halfway through our hydration. So we should still have a bit left to actually build with, which is good news. Because I wasn't necessarily worried, but there's the potential that we'd run out of titanium before we reach the limit. But we should be more than fine, because I think we made like almost 1,000. But did we do that in one, or did we have to do that in 2 trips? Either way, we should be able to get like 400 or 500, I think, with the one trip. How high are we? 8,080. Not as much height there as I'd hoped. Because I have to do a great sin, go out. So I want to know how close you are to the majestic balls of space. Very close. We're like 100 meters away, I think. I'm fairly sure we're like give or take 100 meters, give or take, from the height limit. Which will probably take about another 10-15 minutes-ish. Actually, it'll be anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. I don't know. With the delay on all placements, I don't know how long it'll take, really. Lurkers, you must clip it. Make JustWrightGaming proud. Unfortunately, we don't really have many people that clip anymore. Which is fine. People don't need to clip. I don't... Like, if people want to lurk, more power to you. But yeah, usually there's not really anyone around to clip stuff. Clipping? Weird? It is weird, isn't it? Who does that? Not me. I never get time to. One day maybe I'll be able to hire an editor. And then I can go and do clips manually myself. It's probably not what I'd end up spending my time doing if I had all that free time. But I probably should. Because we need the clips. So that we can put them on the Tic Tacs. It's been ages since... I don't know when the last TikTok clip was that I put up. It was probably like a few weeks ago. Every now and then one of them does pretty well. Like... I think the last 2 Subnautica skydiving clips have done alright, but a lot of the other stuff just hasn't. If they don't clip, they don't see your sexiest hydration. The one that was banned by Twitch. Well, we need to see that, obviously. So, you gotta get clipping, lads. We might even be finished Subnautica for Christmas. We might even be finished Subnautica for Christmas. Imagine that. How high are we now? I can't read the damn thing. 8,102. We do this about 4 or 5 more times, I reckon, and we will be there. So close, yeah. Yep. We are really pushing that boundary. If it wasn't for the lag, we would be there already, I think. I have to get dressed, so we'll watch the rest when I return. Yeah, go do what you gotta do. I appreciate you being here. And like I said, it will all be recorded, so it will happen. And you will get to see it eventually. Even if you can't catch it live. Unless something horrible happens. Now I've jinxed it, haven't I? The whole thing's just gotta crash. We're gonna get to the height limit, and it's just gonna crash the whole game, and it's gonna completely lock us out of everything. The whole game will just completely lock up, and that will be the Easter egg. Congratulations! You tickled the ballsack of God! He is not happy with you. He has bricked your game. Goodbye! We can't allow this to happen. I will not stand for this. Ooh. Thank you for the hydration too. I need like a shot of coffee if I could drink coffee. Fortunately, that would make things worse. Okay, that's the next. 8,123. We're within 100. Within 100. Within like 70, I think. Gotta remember what the actual specific height is. I know it's like 8,190, or it's something. It's very close to that. I'm not sure what it is exactly specifically, but it's very close to that. I'm not actually sure where it counts from though. This is a thing that I'm not sure about in regards to when we're going to hit it. Because obviously the marker that we're using is slightly below the ground, below the surface. And I don't know if that height that we're thinking about, the height limit, is based off of like the very top of the water up into this height limit. Or if it's based it off something else. If it's like based off of the highest point or something annoying. Because then we'd have to build up like another 300 meters or something like that. And that would just be a real pain in the ass. Surely it would be straight off of the top of the water. Like literally sea level, right? $8,192. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I couldn't remember if it was just 90 or it was 92. So that's what we're angling for. That is how far we need to go. That is within our grasp. We're probably within like 50 meters now. I wonder if anyone else has actually done this without using creative mode. Obviously we've used a bunch of mods to speed everything up, but I wonder if anyone's actually done it without creative mode, because I know someone, at least a couple people have probably done it with creative mode, but with actually having to gather the resources. There's probably at least someone. Maybe they didn't document it, but I guarantee there's at least one person that's done it. Well, I'm gonna be the first me to do it. Wait, am I insinuating that there's a multiverse of me's? Well, there... Depends if you believe in the multiverse. No, that sounds more like I'm insinuating that there's clones of me. Alright, 8,144. We are 50 meters out. Repeat, we are 50 meters out. Battle positions, everyone. We are almost in space. I don't think that's what's going to happen once we get there. We're not going to appear in space. I said this in a previous stream, but if we got to that height limit and then it was like just end game, we launched into space, we got to the place, like we got to the launch by doing it this way, I would actually be really happy. That would be a perfect outcome. It would mean that I wouldn't be able to build the rest of this unless I reloaded the save, but I would honestly be happy with that ending. Now after this we're gonna have to go and find ourselves some lead, because we're gonna need stuff for foundations. Now luckily, because this is all part of the same main base, all we need to do is gather a few resources, whack them into the chests down below, and then yeet ourselves to the top, and we'll be able to use it from up there. But we are still going to have to find a couple resources to make sure we're supplied for the build up the top. We're probably going to need to do like another titanium run, because we'll have used like all of our titanium, and I'm pretty sure we'll need titanium for something. Alright, up another 20 meters. We should be at like 8160 or something by the end of this. So I think we are 2 more spans away. Although since that beacon is actually slightly below the ground, we may actually be like another 20 meters away. Because it may be like 20 meters below ground, which means we're measuring from too low. So we may actually just end up teasing. And it may go, and we may need to go slightly further. It's probably because you're not doing milk chat. Is this why we have not succeeded? How are your viewers going to get enough calcium to grow strong bones? To press the clip button? Maybe this is why there's no clips on my channel. Maybe this is why it doesn't happen, because nobody has enough boners. Sorry, strong enough bones to thrust their finger onto that clip button. Alright, how high is that? 8165. 30 meters! We are 30 meters away. Can confirm my bones are pretty strong. I mean boners. Boners? Yes. You never heard of milk giving you strong boners before? That's how you gotta get calcium into you so that you got milking, milk goes in, milk comes. No, wait a second. That's a bit weird. I'm just building a giant tower, okay? We're almost there. We are almost there. I can taste it in my mouth. As opposed to tasting it with my ass, which happens regularly as well. What? Come on. I will be glad when we no longer have to build anymore. Okay, that's that part. Now this... Once we put this final ladder in on this next span, we will be like literally within like a ladder or two's worth. After we finish this span, any moment building up could be the moment where we hit that limit. We should be clear all the way up this part, but once we reach the top of this section and then we start building further up, I wonder, actually, I do wonder, once we get there, will we still be able to build? Like, will the height limit impact our ability to actually build? Or will it just do something to us, but then I could still build outside of it? Like, will I know if I've hit the height limit by the fact that I can no longer build or something? Or will I just be building along and then suddenly I'll be raptured? Or whatever happens. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, that was a long one. That was a big, thick, long one. Okay, that's the top of this span, which means 8186. Any second now. Any second now. We're gonna go out and we're gonna build the next span, and any part of the ladders as we're building this next span could be our last. I'm gonna save it just in case. I haven't saved it in a little while anyway. Now, will we be able to continue building? What is it gonna do? I genuinely am not sure exactly what to expect here. I think I have a suspicion of how this is gonna play out, but this is the moment of truth. Now, as I did say before, the beacon that we're measuring from is about 15 to 20 meters below the ground, so we could actually end up being, this could be a massive anticlimax, and actually we could have to go up another span. But it's gonna happen real soon. Real soon. Well, it's still allowing us to build up. Even if it's like 20 meters down though, it should happen during this span. Because these are about 25, 26, somewhere around there, meters high. Okay. That's that part. And now we start building the ladders. I'm going to be very disappointed if nothing happens, because this is the moment it's all been building up to. Like 90 hours of streaming. Of gameplay. And, you know, almost that much of actually building. It's all led to this. We're currently sitting at 8186 meters. The height limit is 8192. And this is the moment of truth. Somewhere along here, something should happen. The measurements may be off a little bit either side. It's hard to say. But during this build, during this ascent, this final ascent of ladders, we should reach that limit and something should happen. It'll be interesting, actually. I wonder if you can pop past the height limit if you're using ladders. Because we're not just going past the height limit. Shut up. In theory, we might actually pop past it with the ladder or something. Because you just like appear from one place and then appear in the next. We are above the height limit. Now again, I did say that it's about 15 to 20 minutes below, potentially, below the height level. So it should happen any second now. Oh! Any second now, indeed. There it was. But I'm still... I can't swim. Hold on. I'm underwater. Hold on. We hit the height limit. I'm now underwater. But I'm above the height limit. Am I in space now? I can't swim. I'm also not losing oxygen though. I can't get out. Wait. Does this mean I could just go down as deep as I wanted to? I don't have any oxygen anymore. Let's just go for a big old adventure down under the sea. Hey guys, how you going? It's me. Don't mind me, just waddling along. We're gonna have to get ourselves some water, but I think we're just gonna go for an adventure. Ow! Yeah, I gotta... Gotta really keep an eye on the fall damage. But we could just go for a little adventure at the bottom of the ocean. Welcome everyone to Above Nautica, where the ocean is gone now, and we have only down. Oh, hey buddy, what are you? That was nothing, I guess. Okay. We're just walking through a cave now. This underwater cave. You still could die from falling? Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. We don't have oxygen, though. Ow! How did that hurt me? Come on, man. Right, there's that guy. What was that? I don't even know. I don't know if we can get out of here properly. We've kind of stuck ourselves in a bit of a cave. We really need to be able to try and go to like the void or something. I think we've soft locked ourselves in here. Obviously I can reload, but I don't think I can get out of here. Fish! Come here! I need your liquid. You have almost no liquid. The Reaper can still eat your face. Yeah, we can still die. I'm very aware that we can still die. I never said that we couldn't still die. We just can't die from suffocation. Hey, it's a hoverfish. It really is now. Can I get back up through there? You can't really jump very high. Oh, is this back the way we came? No. Okay. Oh, am I just stuck in this part now? God damn it. Hey, buddy, kill me, please. I long for the sweet release of death. I can't even reach those tentacles. I'm just stuck in this hole now. Oh, what's this way? Oh, look at all these teeth. What was that? What was that sound? That was such a crunchy sound. I don't think you'll be able... Don't think you'll be on the ladder when that happens. I don't think you'll be on the ladder when that happens. Wait, what are you talking about? Speaking of ladder, can I build a ladder out of here? Can I build anything under here? Well, probably not like here. Hey, can you attack me, please? I want to die. I need to die, sir, please. End me. Please. End my life. That's the sound of the teeth falling from the shark. Oh, is that what it is? There's a lot of teeth falling down here. We should die of thirst soon. Oh, hold on. If I climb up there, yeah, I can kill myself from fall damage. If I climb up here. I go all the way up here. Oh, I might be able to get out. No. Alley-oop! Okay, that did not hurt anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Alright, try again. Come on. Oh! Jump! Crunch, there we go, we're dead. Thank God. The bug that renders you as you are still in the base ladder. Yes. What, so you're saying that every time I go through that ladder that will happen. I'm fully expecting that to happen. So we're gonna have to figure out, because I think we did actually build above that. We're gonna have to figure out where that point is and cut it off before then. It's gonna be tricky because we don't have an elevator up there at the moment. So knowing where that limit is gonna be near impossible. Let's see what happens. Because we can go all the way to the... How high up was this part, actually? So this is 7,800, right? Now, I think I did have a save just before all of this happened, so it might be better to just load that so that I know I'm on the right level. But let's just go up a bit. Let's just keep an eye on this. 8060. I think it was like 8,100. I think it was basically like 8,200 almost. 8,102. Don't get too greedy. 8,140. 8,161. 175. 79. 196. Okay, I know for a fact this was either the last or one of the last ladders I climbed right before it happened. So it's very possible that this is it. Okay, no, it's not that one. Let's save it again. I want to save it right before the incident. So this is 8,200 on the dot. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've spawned somewhere else this time. We're falling. We've got 8,100 into the sky, and now we go 8,100 into the depths. We're gonna reach the height limit both ways, and then we're probably gonna respawn again. Away we go, into the void. Oh no, that part was real. The rest of it wasn't. But that one was real. Oh, god damn it. Now it's just gonna put us, yeah, down there. Okay, so if we go back to the menu, I kind of want to fall to the bottom. Is there a way I can do it without dying? I think the game has crashed. Oh, no, no. It's still alive. It was starting to crash. Alright, I'm gonna try one more attempt to go all the way to the top, to loop back around and go to the bottom. There might be a way that I can avoid the stuff on the way down. I might be able to play a dropper and just avoid anything on the way down and get right to the bottom. Hey, I am Krookie. How you doing? Welcome in. Have you ever heard of the Gargantuan Leviathan? I have heard of it, yes. Alright, here we go. We're gonna break it again. This is where I should put my piss bushes, actually. That's what I should do. So that I know where this is. I might put a little bit more than a piss bush. What can we do to denote this is the special thing? Maybe Jack's septic eye. There we go. That's how we know that this is the final level before disaster. There is no bottom to the void. Hey, Captain Chipmunk. I thought there was a height limit and a depth limit. Alright, here we go. Height limit again. Oh, is it spawned in too quick? No, no, we're good. Okay, we need to avoid everything on the way down. Don't hit anything. No, 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 don't hit that. Just keep going. Ignore the ground. The ground is not real. None of it exists. If we don't believe it, it will not exist. Oh, I have a feeling that's gonna exist. God damn it. You can't go through there. You can't do it. It gets to that layer and it's already rendered in, so I can't avoid it. Ah. I believe. How did you do this? How are you going down like this? So, let me show you. Let's go from the bottom. This is the base. This is the start of the base. This is base camp. We have a tower. We're going to ascend the tower. And then we're going to do what cannot be done. Well, that's not true. We're going to do the thing. We go through here. We climb the ladder. You hit the lava zone. Yeah, the problem is that all the other levels weren't... The ground wasn't spawning in properly. But the lava zone was like, no, I am eternal. Alright, so we go here. We are currently 7,882 meters into the sky. If we go up here, we will eventually reach 8,192 meters. And that will be the end of the world. And that will respawn us in the center somewhere. We're very close. It reads 8,200 on our depthometer. Once we see Jack's septic eye, we've gone too far. Oh no, we're exactly where we need to be fair. I mean, we may as well just full send. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch! It spawned in immediately! God damn it. Fine, well let's just go for a walk then. Can we get to the sea treaders? I'm just gonna see if I can go on a walk to the sea treaders. Come on everyone, let's go for a walk. Off we go. Trawling the bottom of the ocean sea. The ocean sea? The ocean? Oh, I think I've fallen into a hole. This is the problem. Oh no, I've got it up. It's fine. We can make it. I believe in us. Just don't fall in any giant holes. As long as we continue to go around, we should be alright. And then we might be able to hit the edge and fall all the way down. Okay, we can make it. Sea treaders all the way over there. We've got to be very careful, because if we go too low down, we cannot get back up. Game broken? No, no, no. It's just modified. This is what happens when you do what you're not supposed to. Now we get just to get to the walk. See, let's just say this. I'm playing this game as if there was no water. And now there truly is no water. Look, I've got no oxygen. I'm just going for a stroll. There's just some, you know, interesting lighting effects going on. And a few fish that seem to be able to fly. And I'm just going for a normal, leisurely stroll. There's no water in this game. I don't know if I can get down there properly without just dying. Is the sea treader the right way to be going to get where I'm going? Maybe. We could pick up some... Let's pick up some salvage metal while we're here. Don't fall down there. Oh, that's a big... That's a big old gap there. Ooh. Wait, over here? Yes, I can go around this way. I don't know if I can make that gap. Can I? I don't think I can make that jump. Is there a path further around here? Oh yeah, there's one here maybe. This could work. Yeah. Oh. Okay, no, it was fine. I almost died. We're on the other side. Ow. The funny thing is, a bunch of people found out through some of my clips that I've posted recently that there's fall damage in this game. Now not only do they find out that there's fall damage in this game, but you can also walk along the bottom of the ocean floor. There's fall damage under the water. How does that work? Alright, sea treaders this way. Now we're walking in the red grass. That's not something I thought would happen. Oh god. Okay, we are supposed to be going down now, I think. So let's just take a little mosey. I turned Subnautica into Skyrim. What of it? That's fine. We can get down here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Hey buddy, what's going on? Sea treaders this way. Oh, okay, don't go too far. We're approaching what I think we're gonna do this. I think it's gonna happen. We're just gonna yeet ourselves into the void and we're gonna have a great time. Okay, we're almost there. We're 700 meters away from the sea treaders. And I'm pretty sure just after that is the void. I think. I hope so, otherwise we'll have gone all this way for nothing. The funny thing is that to anyone that's not been paying attention to the stream, this just looks like I'm swimming across the bottom of the ocean floor for some reason, like very low to the ocean floor, just walking out towards the sea treaders. They have no idea that I can't swim and that I don't have to breathe, that this is essentially ground. Okay, I don't want to go in there. I wonder what would happen if I was to load a save from when I'm under here like this. Either that would fix it, or it would completely corrupt the save. That's my hypothesis. Okay, sea treaders are just down here. So this is it. The problem will be getting down here without dying, because there's like there's a part here that goes down, and then you kind of at a base floor down there, and then further off I think there's a cliff at that end, but I have to get down there first. I guess I'll just swim down. No, I can't swim. Oh, this looks promising. Okay, no, this is fine. Oh, this is actually fine. Turns out you can just walk the seafloor in Subnautica. Completely fine. That guy would be a pain in the ass if he gets me. Don't look at him. Okay, I'm gonna need to get the flashlight out. Oh, I accidentally walked down here when I wasn't supposed to yet. Okay, that was fine. I made it. Oh god, I'm slipping! I think this is the... Is this the void? Oh, I don't know if I've gone far enough to be able to hoik. I kind of want to save it. I'm gonna save it. I don't know if that's a good idea. This seems like the void to me. Jump? Oh, but that's what I'm... I just don't want to, like, miss it, and then there's, like, a little bit of a lip, and then I hit that. Alright, here we go. Okay, this looks promising. This looks very promising. This feels like the void to me. 900 meters down. Oh no! There's a wall! Why is there a wall there? Okay, there's not a wall anymore. 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600. We are traveling down at speed now, boys. 1800, 1900. Yep. This is it. $3,000 meters. We're finally gonna reach the deepest we've ever gone before. If it's the void, it tells you. Does it when the game's broken though? 4,000 meters. It feels like we're well into void territory at this stage. 4,500 meters. Oh, hey buddy, what's up? See you later. 5,000 meters. I don't know if they can catch me. I think I'm falling too fast. 5,500. 6,000. It's looking like we might hit the depth limit as well. Are we going to be able to hit the height limit and the depth limit within the same stream? This is my ideal world. I wasn't expecting to be able to do this as well. I was just expecting the height limit. We're almost... We're at 7,500 meters now. $8,000 meters. We're about to hit depth. There it is. And then we died at the top again. We got all the way to the top. We looped around. We got all the way to the bottom. We looped around again. And we died. To be fair, we didn't do it all in one stretch because the lava layer is eternal, which is a bit of a shame. But we reached both the height limit and the depth limit, which I think is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm very happy with that outcome. Let me just break down some of this titanium that I got on my journey. Oh, it is lagging something fierce at the moment. It does not like what I've done to it. Alright, now I need to go up and... Oh, so I need to get enough stuff to be able to build platforms. Foundations. So we've got some lead, but we need more probably. We've got 3 lead in there. None in there, really. Where can I get lead from? Well, I know I can find lead nodes, because I found like 1,000 of them in the past. There's 1 lead in there. So we're gonna need like a bunch of lead. So I might go for a little hike with my drill daddy and see if I can find any nodes, little lead nodes. We should be able to. I think there's even some quite close. So we can have enough to build some foundations. Ah! I've fallen! Alright. Let's have a look for some lead. Now I think there should be some just around here somewhere. Like very close. Maybe? Maybe not. Could have sworn there was a bunch around here. Well, I'm just gonna head out this direction and hope I find some then. Because when I was whenever I was trying to find titanium nodes, I found 1,000 lead nodes, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Ugh. What is that? Oh, is that a time capsule? I wonder if a time capsule would have anything in, like, useful in it for what I'm looking for at the moment.
Efficiency decreased.
Alright, what's in here? Food, healing, water. That's about it. Okay, well, I mean, that'll come in handy. Not really what I want, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello? Oh god. I need to get out of here. I can't traverse through those mushrooms very well. Lead! Lead! My kingdom for some lead! Wait, is that... Am I at the Aurora already? Oh. I didn't realize we'd already come around to the Aurora. I knew this was gonna happen. The second that I actually needed lead, it was going to be nowhere to be found. I spent hours avoiding lead in previous streams, and now when I finally need some, none to be found. Have you considered finding lead? You know what? Yes, idiot. Obviously I have. Got him. Where is the lead? Where is the lead? The lead, the lead. People swimming, people dying. People's hurt, you can hear them crying. If you practice, give me the lead, the lead, the lead. I'm pretty sure that's how the song goes. There's some rubies. Don't need that. And I think this is back to the sea treaders almost. Yeah, this is basically sea treader territory. And I'm pretty sure they don't give lead. How have I not found a single node? Oh, I've got to spend... I managed to... Oh, here we go. Never mind. The game wanted to shut me up. You know what? That's fine. Consider myself shut up. I found the lead. Here is all of the lead that I was trying to find. Quite literally. Thank the Lord. Oh, God. Hey, BPAT. How you doing? How high is the ceiling? Well... We reached the ceiling, and it is as high as it is low, which is 8,192 meters. And get this, BPAT, in this stream, we have reached not only the height limit, but also the depth limit. A little 2-for-1 there. I was not expecting to be able to reach both, but we did successfully, and I am quite happy with the outcome. We almost would have been able to hit the depth limit straight after the height limit. Like in the one sitting, in the one run. But unfortunately, the lava layer spawns in before everything else. So we couldn't make it. But we did manage to still reach both layers. Or both, sorry, both limits. Probably should have grabbed a bit of extra titanium. I'm not sure how much titanium I'll need. For now, I think I basically just want to build the foundations. 8,192 meters, not even high as Mount Everest, disappointing. Disgraceful. Well, if I could make it higher, I was gonna say I would, but that would be a lie because I do not want to go any higher. We have been building to this quite literally for a very long time, and I don't plan on getting there again. Is there any titanium in any of these? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, nice. I might come back and grab some of that in a second. I'll put everything I've got in a chest, and then I'll come back and grab all of those, and then we should have enough to build some foundations at the top of the world. We'll have to readjust what we built.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. I might just put just some lead in these titanium chests, because I don't think we have enough miscellaneous chests left. Alright, which one was it? This one? There it is. Is there another one here as well? Yes, there is. Okay. I might get rid of some of that. Actually, I should get these first. Oh, perfect. Made that perfectly. Accidentally, but I'm gonna claim it. Got exactly the right amount of space left. So I'll probably have to come through off stream and fix the elevator so it's got an actual elevator, not just half the way up. Okay, it's just gonna do that. Not just half the way up and then I have to spam click the last parts. I'll probably try and make the elevator all the way to the very top. But for now, luckily the part that isn't an elevator was only the last like 300 or 400 meters or something. Maybe even less of that, so there's not an enormous amount of clicking to do at the end. But I'll have to adjust it in the future, just so we can do it in one. There we go. Is there any more in here? Any lead? No. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's the end of everything in here. So that should be enough to build some foundations. Next project, next project, build a base in the shallows and reach all the way down to alien base. Where is that? Where is the alien base? I don't actually know. That sounds like spoilers. I don't know what the alien base is. I know there's the alien base on this island that I'm on, but I've not heard of anything other than that because this is my first playthrough and this is all I've done. No, next project is building something at the top of the world. Diving platform will be the first thing that we should be able to finish at the end of this stream. And then next time I've got a bit of a build project up the top. And then after that, it'll actually be finishing the game finally. How is it even possible to have something big in this game? If you put a link at the end there, or you put like a dot of some kind, it's just made you say 3 asterisks, because I can't see what was supposed to be there. But you just build. It was a Giazzo? What is a Giazzo? That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that means. Screenshot? Right. Well, we're gonna go to the top and we're gonna build some platforms. Sorry, didn't know, no spoilers. No, all good. All good. I think I forgot to put it in my title again. Sometimes I forget to put the first playthrough in the title, so I should do that now actually, just to make sure. It's like right towards the end of the stream, but I'm just gonna add it. First playthrough. There we go. Just so people know. Alright, let's go up to the top and let's build some foundations. And get ourselves prepped for... We should be able to build the diving platform. And then we should be prepped for next stream. Oh, we are... Yeah, we're at the top here, okay. Make sure we don't go too far. How high are we? 8,000. Okay, we've got a little bit to go. So the yellow number needs to read 8,200 exactly. 8,150. We should see Jack's septic eyes when we get to where we need to be. 8,193, so it should be this one and then the next one. Okay, this is the official last floor before the end of the world. So I want to get rid of this ladder. I pressed the wrong button. Or rather, I didn't have this on, so I couldn't do it. I'm going to remove this so that I don't accidentally go too high. Now, what happens if I jump? We're fine in here. But if we go out here... We're going to go outside here. I'm going to remove anything on the top so that we don't have anything extra outside of the height. And then we're going to start building out to the platform, to the diving board. Alright, so... Yeah, there is 1 or 2 extra platforms above. Oh! Oh, wait. Okay, no, it's fine. I thought it wasn't going to let me dismantle it because I thought I might have had some ladders in there, but then I realized I can't have ladders in there because I couldn't have built up there because that's the height limit. Okay. This is the top of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, I can build that up there, but I can't build it here. Interesting. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna take that. That's gonna do. Is this gonna create pillars down to the ground? No, it's just floating. Oh, but I can't build next to it. I'm not quite sure why I can build in some places and not others. I can seem to be able to build across there? This is strange. What if I build... Oh. I can build that there. Okay, I've got a very stupid idea. And it involves parkour. And I will probably get myself killed. But here we go. Oh, okay, I didn't need the one in between. I put it there just in case. Alright, so if I then remove the hatch, place foundations, hopefully, and then replace the hatch, fingers crossed, it'll work. Is the hatch the problem? Jump on it, remove hatch, and then try? Yeah, I didn't want to jump over to this without something in between, just in case. Oh no, I was afraid of that. We can go this way. I don't know why I can't go the other way. This is kind of the problem that I've always had with these platforms, is that sometimes they just don't allow you to place them. And it's not always obvious why. I might be able to have like just a little compartment, like an L compartment coming out this way. It might be fine. But I'm still not quite sure why these ones are allowed and the other one's not. Maybe this is above the actual island, like back over that way. Maybe over here is above the actual island where I might already have some foundations below it. So it won't allow me to do it. Alright, this is going to be glass. We're going to bring out our best compartments here. Oh, there we go, there we go. So if I go there... Wait for the lag, wait for the lag. And then if I put... Should it be there or one over? I think there is fine. Invisible pillars is my guess. You have a tower below, right? Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe below that part. Though the secondary tower was to the right. So I think it's just the... Because there are like platforms there, I think. Okay, that goes to there. Oh god, why did everything shift a bit there? I thought I was like falling off the edge or something. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Now, will I be able to build a hatch here, and will it like use ladders, not ladders, use a stair down to this platform? Like if I go there, and then if I build a hatch on the edge of that, will that work? No. What about if I build an actual bulkhead? I mean, I guess it's making a bulkhead anyway. Wait, where is the bulkhead? Where is the bulkhead? There it is. No, I'm not allowed to. It might have to be lower. Like if I put it there, I'll do a test there. If I put it on that one, I mean, if I put it there, it should just work, I think. It probably wouldn't hurt it being slightly lower anyway. Yeah, okay, so that works. So I think I'm going to remove that top one. And I'll just create the same thing a layer slightly down, because it means that I've got a tiny bit of leeway. Because the height limit is literally like just above that. Just above the top of that. structure there. So it would be nice to have like a little bit of wiggle room anyway if I want to, because I want to actually build some stuff up on this platform. Can a platform be up there? What, up there? It wasn't letting me place it pretty much anywhere other than where I put it now. It's possible that I could have made it slightly higher. It was maybe just the horizontal, like the left and right of it, rather than the up and down that was a problem. But this will work. This is what I want. Oh, can I not? I can build those that far away, but I can't remove them that far away. I don't know if I can get on top of these. No, I don't think I can. Okay, well I can place the next one. I might be able to build another platform out this way actually and get rid of the ones up there. I don't want them just floating there. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I can only like build this way. I can't seem to build any other direction. Oh, I can do this. I can build a little tube there to walk out onto to remove the other ones. Go out here. There we go. Now we're cooking with glass. Alright, 2 more across here, and then we get to build the one below it. Oh wait, that's only one. Okay, never mind then. This will be nice to have a glass walkway through here. One of my favorite things that we built was the original glass walkway at the top of the mountain, when we got like all the way up to the top, and that glass platform just across to the main base of the tower. That walkway just looks cool. Having another one up here will be great. Now, I'm thinking I might remove the top one of that. Oh, is my elevator on this side or that side? I think it's on this side, isn't it? So when I build up the elevator, it will come into the bottom of this pipe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, that's pretty cool. We're not playing Subnautica anymore. We are literally just, we are in space. Look, we are actually in space now. This is a space game, and we're building a space platform in space. All right, get rid of that ladder. And then get rid of the top one. I'll have to go outside to do it, I think. Oh, has that... I think that's got Jack's septic eyes in there. So I think I'm going to have to go back up, because otherwise I won't be able to remove them. Okay, remove these. Go back down, remove this. And then we go out here. And hopefully just remove that top one. Oh, come on, man. Okay, thank God. Thought we weren't going to be able to do it. Alright. we have our foundation here. I'm gonna chuck a few more down just so we've got plenty of space to work with. But this is Cloud City. This is our city at the top of the world. I wonder if there's like... I wonder if you put like an alien containment, and if you built it up higher and you swam up and it reached the height limit, would you like just respawn? I'm guessing probably yes. Now, how far do I have to build this for it to be a diving platform? This is the problem. This is the dilemma. Because I promised a diving platform, and I don't know where the hell we are. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be building anywhere. If I'm just going to be building back over the island. I actually have fluid intake this one time, so checkmate, AEST. So if I make... I'm thinking I make this... This can be the main foundation here. I'll expand it as needed. But then I think if I build across this way and go all the way out there somewhere, this can be the diving platform. We'll just make it one wide all the way across, provided it will allow me to build over here, which I think it will. I think it was just back there I couldn't. Yeah. So we're going to build this way a little bit until we believe that we're far enough across that this can actually be a diving platform. Now, I do question whether it can be used as a diving platform, because it is possible that the stuff below us won't spawn quickly enough, and we won't actually land in water, we will land in death. That's a very likely possibility. Come on, come on, come on. How wide does it have to be? How far down, or how close? Maybe we can use the markers. I was gonna say we can use the markers as an indication, but at this height, they all just look... Because that red marker over there is like 500 meters away from this other yellow marker. But because of this height, it's like an inch away. So we can't really use that as a accurate measurement. We're just gonna have to go until we feel it's right. Now I think you do still carry momentum into the water, don't you? Wait, or am I thinking of grounded? Because I'm wondering if I jump from here, will I still just die from impact anyway? Like when we hit the... we'll go through the water and then into the ground. Alright, this feels like a reasonable enough diving platform. No? I'm gonna save it. And we're gonna go... This is gonna be it. Welcome everyone to the top of the world. Welcome to my diving platform. There we have the tower that brought us here. And here we have the inaugural jump. We are going to leap to the bottom of this tower, 8,192 meters in the air, all the way down to the ocean. And we're not gonna like fly around at all. We're just gonna jump and we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. I'm gonna turn off all of these. I'm gonna put away my building tool and we're just gonna go for a big long dive. Where we stop, we all know it's the ocean, but how long is it gonna take? No idea. There's no counters anywhere. We can't tell how far we are. We're not gonna be able to see the ocean for a good another 30 seconds at least. And we're just gonna keep falling. So I hope everyone has strapped in and is prepared for the descent because, oh boy, there's still a while to go. And have a little bit of a sip on the way down. And I'm hoping that I've judged the distance correctly and that when we get there, we won't just be met with instant death. I'm hoping that we actually hit water, because otherwise I'm going to have to reload and build further. The goal is that we jump out and we go straight down without having to fly around, without having to skydive, just jump straight down and we hit the bottom. Your screen's not frozen, by the way. This is what falling through the sky in Subnautica looks like. Eventually, we will see like a line go across the screen, and the aurora might spawn in somewhere after we're back into the renderable space. But for a little while, we will just be falling in blue. So I hope you guys like the color blue. It's going to be with us for a while. We are slowly seeing the tower kind of below us over there slowly go past. Every now and then you see like a little hatch that I forgot to remove just slowly go past frame. That's the only way we know that we're moving, when a hatch appears. And when we finally see the actual second tower, that's when we'll know we're actually getting somewhere. I say that, here's the second tower, and there's the wiping blue as predicted. The aurora is here. We can see the thundercock down there. We can see the water. We're finally getting there. I think I might have judged the distance correctly. We should actually be landing in the ocean. I hope so. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm guessing we just hit the water and that's it. Oh no, we're good. No, we're not. Are we? No, I think we are. I think we're just good. Oh my god, that was more stressful than I anticipated. The flippin' island kept popping in and I kept going, wait, have we made it? No. Yes? No? Yes? We made it. The diving board is complete. The first inaugural jump is complete and it is successful. You survive the fall and you just narrowly land next to the edge of the island. Honestly, perfect. Oh my god. You know how, just as a side note, you know how I went on this giant journey about 15 minutes ago? Maybe 20 minutes ago to try and find lead? I went all around the bloody world to try and find lead and I was like, I'm pretty sure there's lead just nearby my base. Here's the lead! God damn it! Wasted all that time trying to find lead that was right there, as usual. Wait. Wait, why am I still floating? No, hold on now. Okay. No, it's, wait. Why am I? What? Okay, I think it's fine. It was tripping out there for a bit. Okay. I was like, I was swimming. I was swimming in here for some reason, which was strange. I don't know how I managed to swim in there. Have I done it again? I think am I swimming? I'm not swimming anymore. Every now and then I get caught swimming in there. So bizarre. Thanks for streaming tonight. I'm a lurk and relax. No worries, Nick. I appreciate you being here. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, well. I think this is pretty much gonna be a good place to call it. I don't know that I can really do a huge amount more tonight without investing into a fairly big next stage. So I think I might go to the top again. We might have like one more little dive off the edge. What the hell? Oh, couldn't find the ladder. Oh, actually, I might just go to the top and save it at the point where we're ready to jump. Or where we're ready to build, I guess. I suppose we're going to need to... I am going to need to do stuff in between, so... It's probably not helping me, but, you know, we get to go and see the view again. So now we should be able to go all the way to the top. Spam click to the very top of the top of the ladder without it spawning us through the world. And then walk out onto our latest platform. And that should be it. Yeah, so we go here. We have to do a little bit of clicking. Yeah, it's a bit of clicking. We definitely have to get an elevator in here. Am I not going up properly? Oh, okay, no, it's just a bit longer than I thought. Alright, that gets us up here. How high is this? 8,196. Yes, so this is it. There we go. Save that. And we are now ready to finish my final build on top of the platform and start doing the story. Pretty happy with that. I was really not expecting to hit the height limit and the depth limit. But I'm so glad that I did. Hopefully I have something clippable from it to be able to share. At the very least, it'll definitely go in the YouTube video. It should make good for the YouTube video, having the height and the depth. Hopefully there's like a TikTok clippable moment. I'm not sure because it's such a long fall and everything that I'm not even sure what we'll be able to use from it, but yeah, that was all that I wanted it to be. Well, unless I could actually get to the height limit and that roll credits, but unfortunately no, it doesn't do that. I'm still waiting for my game to exit. You can't see it at the moment because it's on the other screen, but the game still hasn't exited. So I am worried that it might have corrupted or something. Okay, no, it's got to the loading screen now. You can hear it. Okay, good. Last thing I want is for that to die. We've invested so much time into that. Probably almost like 100 hours now. If we lost that just then, that would suck ass. Alright, well, I'm going to go through the schedule. And then I'm going to go to bed. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow, Saturday, and we will be doing another Subnautica stream where I will be building stuff at the top near the platform, near the... my brain's just not working anymore. I definitely need to go to bed. Near the diving platform. I've got a thing that some stuff I want to build up there. And then after we've finished that, it'll probably take the next stream to build that, and then after that, I imagine, we'll actually start doing the story, actually start playing the game, and then we'll finish it up. But yeah, tomorrow will be the build up there. Sunday is a no stream day. Monday, we are going to play an indie game. We're doing our indie spotlight series on the Mondays, and we're playing. What's it called? What is it called? Let me see it so I don't butcher it. Effulgence demo. It's like an RPG, and it's like ASCII art and very colorful. It looks like it could be quite interesting. Tuesday and Wednesday, we are rimming. We've got a big old ship now. We've harvested many organs. We've streamlined the process a bit, and everything is looking very nice. We've finally landed on our first space platform that's actually like an assault rather than just an asteroid. It's on a cliffhanger there. I don't know what to expect, but I'm imagining we're going to go into a compound and start shooting stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that's Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday is a no stream day again, and then Friday back around to Subnautica. But we might, honestly, we'll be... next week could be like the last Subnautica streams. Because we got tomorrow where we'll be doing a build. Now that we've finally reached the height limit, we'll do our build up there. And then next week, it might end up just being storyline stuff. I don't know how long that'll take. I can't imagine it'll take an enormous amount of time. And we could be done with Subnautica relatively soon, which means we'll be moving on to Valheim, which I'm also very much looking forward to. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. I gotta go. I'll catch us all tomorrow for more Subnautica. Otherwise, Monday for some indie games. Bye!